Hey, we back. Trying to load in. So apparently the USB port to my camera when I turned it on went ape shit. So that's why you kept hearing the connect to disconnect sounds. Yeah. Alright, had to take care of something real quick, as you could hear by the insane typing. Shorty, are you still there? I am so very sorry for that big bout of narcolepsy.
You're good.
Step back on comms, that sort of stuff. Fox are at 75 is back 1041 after major narcolepsy attack.
Welcome back.
Alright. Have reattached to Rescue 1. Alright, one of them can take care of that down there. And we are recommencing with contender training. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to follow the trail.
Med 2 is currently unavailable for 47.
And get us up to the top of Chiliad here.
Actually, you can attach the next available med unit. And
Doesn't matter what way I go or no.
Just go ahead and follow the trail to get yourself to the precipice, the peak.
I see we'll test the med 3. Med 3 is going to be 76, the latest 47.
We're not going up this one, right?
No. There's the trail that
Yeah,
gets you to
someone
the,
had a GPS on. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I probably attached it to the call. Foxtrot 75 to Echo 10 direct. HE 42, I was narcoleptic.
Who?
Naomi.
I don't
Med
think
3
she
is gonna
did.
be
I think she
code
was still on.
6 around the 47.
Did you hear if she picked up a new trainee?
I don't believe so.
Thank you.
May I please leave
Yes,
these for
Dan.
off-late if you see up to 6 factor?
He is. He is. Gotta love locals, right?
PD to fire 75.
Go for Foxtrot 75.
Yeah.
On radio.
Shared.
It
Go
wasn't
for
shared.
Foxtrot 75.
Okay, what was the call sign of the, I'm assuming trainee that was with you at M22?
You're Echo 108, right?
108, yeah.
That would be Echo 108.
Thank you.
10-4. Thanks, guys.
Anytime.
Echo 10, are you available for a call?
Negative.
10-4. Okay. See that area to our right over there?
Up top?
No, like literally to,
Oh,
to
to the
my
right,
right.
the right,
To my
yeah,
right.
yeah, okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
See if you can get us down to the road just north of the Alamo Sea, going to that right and not using any more roads on the way down.
Okay.
Please make sure you're buckled in.
Yeah.
This is our contender training, Cheshire. It's basically go up top, drive down. That's pretty much all it is. Hang on.
This isn't good. Ooh.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
You any good at taking selfies or have a good lens in your camera?
Kinda.
It's kind of customary to take a shot of the contender after one of these, just so you know. Did you drive something similar to this in your combat medic days?
Yeah, it was more of like a Humvee, so it was
Yeah.
definitely a lot more heavier.
Right, but you seem very familiar with this vehicle and you're doing it excellently.
Yeah, we're used to doing very questionable shit in the desert.
Did you serve in some place?
Yeah, it's more of I don't know, it's one of those sore subjects.
Well, we don't have to touch on it if you don't want to.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, last place is kind of where the whole arm thing happened. There was an IED that went off and I was tending to someone and a secondary one went off and it kind of, yeah.
My condolences. Yeah, like I said, we don't need to touch on it anymore. I want to bring up bad memories.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Gotta live with it either way, so.
That said, excellent driving.
May I please point react?
Besides, you know, yeeting us down that first little bit.
You also, even though we used the trail to get up top, it was obvious, like I said, I could kind of tell you've handled a vehicle similar to this before.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of off-roading in state as well?
Every now and then.
Okay. Alright, let's down to the reverse. I have set a waypoint over on Mount Josiah. See if you can get us to that location. Yeah, feel free to check your GPS and see exactly where we're going first. So you can get over there and then take a survey, a lay of the land to some degree, take a look around. Yeah, Shorty, you still around somewhere? Okay. I don't see Shorty responding, so I want to make sure I get her the rest of those redemptions she gave.
Is it to the right?
Yeah, so the waypoint is kind of like in the middle of the mountain up there, so
Okay.
you can just start basically surmounting. I am not as familiar with Gordo as I am myself with Chiliad, so I myself am not sure on the approaches, but it looks like you've already taken a lay of the land, and it looks like, yeah, he's working on it, so yeah, I think we're good. I do believe along that trail that the GPS was indicating for us to take, yeah, it is pretty steep, if I remember correctly, though. Yeah, if you're anything like me, you will come to love this contender. She's a beast. She is magnificent.
Yeah, that's what Lily was saying when we had to take her out to go to a call.
Okay. So you've actually ridden one already?
Yeah, we had a call with a vehicle rolling around a hill.
Gotcha. Eh. Yeah. How well do you know the map just by looking at it, Cheshire? Did I choose a pretty difficult place for him to get to? You alright?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I love the roll bars in this thing. Nice barrel roll, by the way. It's a beautiful one. I'm surprised she couldn't take that.
It's gotta get a little more speed.
Yeah. That would really surprise me. You know that. So, what are we looking at? Did I choose him a pretty difficult place to get to? Hang on.
Uh-oh, we're good. Oh, we're out.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, we're good. We're chilling.
We're good. We're good. I did not remember that I said Gordo and then Josiah has these ridges like this. Like I said, it's definitely not someplace I normally get to.
I don't think I've ever been up this way.
Plus, I am a flight pilot, so I'm much more used to using Angel 1 to get these areas. Yeah, I'm picturing these as like dragon ridges, the ones we just went over behind us. I want to own one of these decommissioned.
It would be nice. You want me to go down there, or you want me to go up?
Try to get to exactly where I marked. He does. He does. He is. This is the best I've ever seen anyone handle this thing. That was absolutely beautiful.
A little bit. Little mistakes.
I mean, like I said, that's part of the fun. That's why I mentioned the selfie thing, you know? That's why I'm hoping you have a good lens on your camera.
Medic 2, RTB, Rockford, by the bottom.
10-4. All right. I would say you have excellent control over this. I don't think we need to do anything else.
Okay.
We can go ahead and head to Sandy since it's closed and transition back to a med unit. How much time did you have today?
Kind of whenever.
Okay. I usually only go for about a half hour more, so maybe hopefully we can get a call in by then. But I'm glad we got this knocked out for you. Like I said, I would swear you own one of these vehicles already yourself. You handled it so beautifully.
You know, a couple years just gooning in the desert would do that for you.
Apparently so. Do you own your own off-road vehicle?
Not right now. I just have a bike.
Are you fairly new?
Well,
to this thing?
motorcycle. Sorry. Me, yes. I know people who've been around, if that makes sense, but like me, yes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you have the combat medic experience, you've been doing great, you're already phase 2. I don't think you're gonna have any issues whatsoever, but if things don't pan out for you in SAFR, you got a job in Parks or Rangers, no question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting some headaches here, just so you know.
Okay. If
Hopefully
you go
they
quiet,
smooth
I'll
out.
keep checking every now and
If I go quiet, I will send you an email. They have smoothed out at the moment. I think we're good now. So it's not something that comes often. What about, you mentioned, I think you said you wanted to get your own pilot cert, right? You want to fly as well. How are you about water? Are you a good swimmer? Do you just like water?
Yeah, so I grew up on the coast, so I'm kind of, I guess that's my like second home. as being in water, so that's like, you know, it's like second nature, I guess.
I don't think these headaches are related, but just as an early FYI, when you do get to marine certing, and just in case you see calls there, but in the ocean off the west of Zancudo, there's kind of a Zancudo triangle that causes massive headaches for many people.
Oof, okay.
So we were near Zancudo. It might have been that getting to me a little bit, but usually it's off the coast in the water. We just tried to do a rescue there like a week or two ago, and basically our medics couldn't keep their head clear, and the patient had some difficulties with headaches too. So yeah, it's something to be aware of. You may need to tell people to local if they have an
Thank you for your service. Medic 2 with
Got you.
position. Oh, Sasha, are you still on medic?
10-4, med 3.
Okay, 10-4, you can med 1B then now.
10-4 Naomi, thank you for your service. Have a great day.
Are you telling me to take med 1, or are you moving that? What?
Alright, before you park her up, we're gonna get out.
You're med 3 right now, you're like in
selfie.
med 1 is available.
Alright.
Go ahead
Sure, I
and take a
can
look
take my
around
button if you don't
and
wanna move
feel
up.
what you think is the best angle. I mean, I think you gotta include that front bumper. Wheel guard, or lack of wheel guard.
I gotta remember how to do this. How do I do this?
Been a while since I did it myself. You got the camera. Once you get the camera out, you click the camera, and then where was the selfie mode? Flip the camera. I want to flip the camera. And then you can angle it right that way once you flip the camera. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Hell yeah.
You'll see we've got a place to put pictures, and it's customary to put it there. Foxtrot 75 to all units. Please congratulate Jett Knox 108 on successful contender training. Some of the best driving I've seen.
10-4, congrats on successful off-road.
Right.
And not getting bravoed.
That's crazy.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Matt.
it's
Put me down
happened.
the mountain before you get up.
It's happened. Yeah, but go ahead and park it up and grab us a rumpo.
Where the hell do we take it out at?
Right over by the tool chest over here. Right here.
God, I was just right here. This shit's been old.
Alright, what would you call with what we just did?
Rescue 1, we're transitioning to medic, I believe 3, unless you guys switched.
Yeah, for it be med 3.
Med 3 will be RTB.
Oh, okay.
Push that 16 to take a tactical nap.
10-4. Careful locals.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't paying attention. Did you set that GPS?
No, I didn't. It's been doing that, and I have no idea why it's doing that.
It's me. Some of the things I play with my phone and other electronics will sometimes do that when I don't mean it to, so I do apologize for that.
Yeah, I can pretty much get to any, like, hospital without using GPS.
And RFD as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd seen a note of that, but that's why I wanted to ask to make sure. But yes, that's, like I said, that's me. I do apologize for that. I'm just used to it. But yeah, since I am writing with someone else, I should have let you know sooner. I forgot to. Uruz, thank you again for the resub. Welcome back into the Basque. And just being the wonderful person that you are and so supportive and such a nice guy means a lot. Okay. Why was that open? We got, for you, Uruz, a booger or a juicy pear. Booger. How you doing, Uruz? Thank you for being, the great person you are. I appreciate that. Welcome back to the Basque.
Ashton, he's back on top.
Den 4, welcome back.
Gonna be 10-6 awaiting a trainee to arrive.
Yeah, there's definitely I'm excited to, like, get past the cadet phase.
Yeah. They did, say that, you know, they do want us not to take it too fast. We want to make sure you're absorbing information. That said, you're showing great signs of what you're doing. Let me double check, see if, I think you've done everything phase 2. Give me a few moments, and like I said before, I'm going to be quiet for a little bit here, because my tablet can be really, really slow.
Yeah, I don't want to go too fast. I want to try to get back under like having everything under my belt and like I guess the whole drug side of things because obviously we didn't use as much drugs like back in the field, so it's gonna be kind of different trying to adjust to figure out those.
Yeah, the drugs will be limited at first, and then you'll get a larger access area once after you have graduated, and then you have spent some time as an EMT. Then you can go for advanced EMT, where you learn to do the IVs, and that gives you a slightly wider range of drugs.
Gotcha.
And then if you are going medic side, as you said, eventually you can head up to paramedic, which again basically opens up another realm of drugs to you, and things such as the dart. Are you familiar with what that is? I'm sorry, did you,
Well, faster 16 to Echo 1 really quick.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
I may have had issues again.
It's
Hold on.
calling me. I forgot to mention
it's
before you
okay.
walked away, on the trainee tracker, I don't know if I should just tell Rabbi this, or because you're here, it's okay.
RP has been great, or has been
Alan's
having
last
a
name
good
is
time
different
with
than
it
the
lately. Alright, enjoy your lurk. Hopefully you'll be going when I'm finished then, because I would love to get you a raid. Okay, what was the last thing you heard me said?
You saying that we get paramedic and then we open up a whole nother thing.
A whole nother range of drugs and things such as a dart. Are you familiar with what a dart is?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so you definitely have experience if you already know what a dart is even.
Yeah, we didn't have all the fancy shit, but like, you know, we made it through.
Echo 112 is attaching to medic 1.
10-4? Oh, since I had my headache, I'm probably going to need you to... Well, no, I think... do you remember how Scott spelled his last name?
I think it's still on my MVP, I can show you.
Perfect.
But it's CHEG, I believe. Yeah, so it's CHEGWIN.
What was the report number for that report?
It was 32938.
32938.
Yep.
Perfect.
Not
Right.
at 3, we're 23 at base.
Perfect. Do you have any questions for me at this time? Anything we've gone over today? Anything in general? Anything that just comes to mind that you'd like to ask about?
So I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but phase 3, is that kind of just throwing me straight into the mix, or is it kind of one of those things you slowly allow me to start doing more stuff?
So yeah, you will get a broader arrangement of things you can do. That one you'll be starting to get your more hands-on stuff, but there's definitely more teaching to come. Again, since you're a combat medic, like it will be things covering.
Echo 102 is going 1042. Have a good night.
Good night.
10-4, thank you for service. Are you familiar with the ABCDEs of field triage?
Yeah. So it's like the airway, breathing, circulation. What was it was disability, and then you had the E, which is exposure for like pretty much.
Right. So it's things like that. That's when officially you do handovers. So we basically already touched on something in phase 3 with having you do a handover today.
And with those, it's pretty much just you telling every single thing that you did and you noticed, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Basically telling them who the patient is, what state you found them in, what the injuries were, what your treatments you did to said injuries, any other things of note that may have come along. There is a area in the handbook that I am blanking on at the moment, but it is officially called the MIST, which is method, injury.
It's scene protocol.
Right. Method, injury. I always blank on the S.
Signs and treatment.
Signs and treatment that you did. That's the official name, but it's basically what I said. It's basically a breakdown of here's what they're like, here's what we found, here's what we did, and then any extraneous notes that might have come up. Like sometimes you may have not had their ID, so they are unknown who they are. If you can find an ID in them, we would appreciate it.
Got you. And so that's pretty much like you want us to pretty much tell everything we did, right? So obviously say that we submitted the O2 mask, we pretty much looked over, etc., with the eye test, everything.
Exactly.
So pretty much, long story short, too much information because like you want to do too much information, kind of.
Right. You want to keep it.
Okay.
Have you heard of the KISS saying before?
Maybe potentially.
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
I got you. Yeah.
Right. You want to give the basics, but it can almost be like if you think of your MDT reports, it's almost reading it out verbatim, but a little more detailed and a little more quickly. I am giving you permission. Go ahead and open up your MDT. Go ahead and put in my name. Look up Jason Langley. And you will see I have an entry in there entered by myself. I'm giving you permission to look at that entry. And you can see that it is a test report I made for training to give examples to people of how to do an MDT report. I pretty much keep it very simple and use the template we have. So you can see that's how I do it. I did not add anything for anyone else treating. I basically treated it as I was doing the report on myself as a patient I treated. So if you were bringing me from that report into Dr. Zelig, we have here patient Jason Langley. He was an NVA. He hit his head on a steering column. I did apply C-collar as precautionary. He did have a gash to the forehead. That was treated with saline, covered with gauze and bandage. We did give a concussion test, but the pupils did dilate correctly, but he did fail some answers. So concussion status is unknown. We did see no sign of bleed through on the bandaging, and he did have all use of his limbs with no signs of any breaks, so we did transport him via spine board and delivered him to you. No medication was administered at this time. Okay?
Oh yeah. I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it. I just I kind of just want to make sure that like I'm taking my time and like I'm not kind of running through shit because like I would hate to. It's kind of hard starting over because there's like like I can knowing that I can do shit, but technically I can't do shit. You know what I mean?
But that's what it is. Phase 3 is going over the types of injuries, how they're treated in this state, and giving you the basics of each one. Hopefully you start getting calls that relate to the different things, but if you're not getting calls, we do scenarios in RFD and work through things, and sometimes we even get like other people on duty to help us out and play the part of a patient and that sort of thing.
Got you.
But yes, phase 3 is largely going over what you probably already know, and you slowly start to get the hands-on stuff. But there are a couple other things, like I said, like teaching the ABCDEs, the handover. The medications we do allow you to use at your level. You can actually see that in the handbook. If you go over there, you can go ahead and take a look through it, and you'll see what you do have available, because it is broken down into the treatment levels based on your level of training. So that's a great little thing to look at.
When it comes to the IMs, right, the intermuscular, are we literally just going straight into the muscle?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Stabbing.
Because I know. We were talking about how the IV is for advanced EMTs. So realistically, there's like, what is it? The INs also. So like, with it being the IN where or not the IN. What I think it was it was something. I forgot what it was, but I think it was it was the IO. That's what it was. And we were talking how you need to be a paramedic to have an IO, but you gain access to the actual drugs that you can emit through IO as a advanced medic. So it was kind of one of those things where at what point, like, they just label the routes because they want you to know every single way you can do it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
If it has an IO availability, but you are not a paramedic, you are not to introduce it via the IO route.
Got you.
It's
Okay.
basically just an indicator, so we know that, hey, this medication can be administered more than one way. So basically, think of it as a tier down system. Once you're a paramedic, you can do everything below with no issues. So it's basically letting you know, hey, here's a less advanced medication, but since you're a paramedic, you can introduce it via the IO route.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got. I got no more questions.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I am debating. Are you hungry or thirsty?
I have food still from the academy. Fun fact. They were literally just forcing us to take them. So, yeah, my lunchbox is kind of full. If you need to go out and get some stuff, I can take. Like, I can drive. It's not.
No, I've got food left that I cooked. That's getting, it's on its last legs before it goes bad. So I want to make sure I finish it. I will pass along something to you, though. I appreciated one of our other trainees getting that for me, but I hate coffee, so you can have that. I am not a coffee drinker.
Shit so much.
Right, I figured you might, being ex-military.
Yeah, it was yeah.
But yeah, I didn't want to make him feel bad and pass it over to someone right in front of him.
Yeah.
It was very appreciated. It was a nice thought. I was like, yeah, no, I hate this stuff. Blah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
go ahead.
I was gonna say we don't even. I don't even think I drink it for the flavor anymore. It's just to keep running.
Right. Just need that caffeine.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're like, but I do know some people get into the big coffee arguments. But if you're one of those people who think people who take it black are strange as heck, go talk to Andrew someday.
Listen, we were stuck on bases in the middle of the desert. We didn't have luxuries like creamer and shit.
Okay, so you and him will get along well.
I mean, the closest thing we got was from the MREs, which you get like a little ass like non-dairy creamer. And I mean, that made it even worse than like drinking it straight.
Have you gone over the vehicle mandate in the handbook?
Yeah. So I was going over that with Jackson, and I guess So pretty much as a trainee, we're pretty much just like shit out of luck for driving anything else. And then
Yeah.
once we become the EMT,
Hmm.
What was the question? We need to be a paramedic to get the cert for the helicopter. To fly the helicopter, correct?
To fly, you do need to have your
Okay.
flight pilot cert. Yes, there is also a related flight medic cert, and that comes down to basically what I mentioned before. The same thing about the fire slash medic side. Same deal in regards to who you're going to take to a call. Say there's
Bay, I said Big Bay.
10-9 last.
I was talking to my trainee. I told him to pull out a vehicle in the Big Bay, not the little one, because I was in there.
10-4, 10-4. So let's say there's 4 of us on duty. I'm attached with you. You have no certs yet. And then Naomi is attached with someone who's no longer a trainee and does have several certs. So even though you're attached with me, and a call comes out that requires Angel 1, well, trainees take precedence. Okay, let's say you've graduated and you're EMT. So you have no certs yet, but you're EMT. Even though we're attached together and working together, the process goes, once again, you take people who are available,
Medic
the ones that weren't trained for the venue. So even though we're attached, I'm the only flight pilot, and the person with Naomi is a flight medic, me and you are going to detach, and I'm going to grab that flight medic to use Angel 1.
Yeah, I know there with that call for the rescue one with Lily. I know it was one of those things where they were just like, "All right, well, everyone just hop in,"
Right.
and then so I jumped in with Lily. We drove up there in the contender, and then I believe the other recruit or the other cadet and another female ended up jumping in the helicopter to fly over.
Right.
And they were telling us that we weren't allowed to get out, so it makes sense.
Exactly, right. So as you gain your certs, you have access to more, and yeah, it's a matter of you want the right person for the right situation. So once you go EMT, you can find and start experimenting with the other ambos and find out which one works for you.
Gotcha.
Even though the Speedo is a very European design, you will find that some of us who are more from an American background like it because it does seem to handle quite well. It's got a good mix of speed and acceleration. She corners really, really well. Andrew, interestingly enough, who is European, loves the Sandstorm because he likes it because it's big, it's very powerful, and most importantly, it has the most patient capacity out of our ambos, and he just likes it for that fact. Welcome in, Arsenic. How you doing, sweet lady? Thank you for that resub.
So
Welcome back
with
to
the whole
Basque.
Speedo van, realistically, once we pass the cadet phase, we can pretty much drive that, right? Like it's not like one of those things where a certain specific thing has to happen before we can take it out.
No, correct. Once you have graduated, you are no longer confined to the Rumpo and the only Rumpo. And as you saw today, based on our needs and what's going on, the FTO will take control, like the engine. I had to drive the engine, even though we are attached, because that's something you haven't had your fire cert. But since we are attached, I did allow you to come to that call. I gave you some instructions and some things to do because I was there to supervise and take care of you, but I could not let you drive the engine. That was the one thing. That's basically, that's part of the vehicle mandate. Those are limits. But once you graduate, yes, you can pretty much drive any of the base vehicles except for a helicopter and a marine unit. Those you do need your certs before you can actually pilot or fly.
And the ATVs, etc.
And the ATVs for the beach, that is also part of the marine unit, would be that one.
Got you.
Whereas the contender will be open to you because that's just a base rescue unit.
But isn't it only like on demand? So obviously, it's not like we
only
can
on
jump in
demand,
and just drive around.
but you can pull one. Is the issue?
Got you.
You are not confined to keeping from it. Arsenic. This is an old bandage or a pomegranate.
Yeah, I mean, That's
Old
pretty much
bandage.
it. Most of the other stuff is kind of, I don't want to say common sense, but reading everything is kind of common sense.
No, it is. A
Uh,
lot of it is.
so I guess my, so I'm guessing there's like a certain time, right? So obviously I become EMT. 15 days after that, I can become an EMT. Now, with the paramedic thing, is that another thing like me getting promoted to paramedic, or is paramedic being like an actual cert?
It's a little bit of both. They want you to show interest and they want to see how you're doing. Different people get to it at different speeds, and sometimes, unfortunately, it does come down to availability and calls you get to attend and whether or not you get to work with someone. But as long as you're showing interest, you're going to get there eventually. But, like, by comparison, Andrew, going back to Andrew again, he and I came from the same academy class. Andrew, unfortunately, had a hell of a time getting paramedics to work with. It took him literally over a year to go from AEMT to paramedic. But it was basically largely by bad luck. Unavailability of people around his time, the fact that we didn't have some things that we do now, like one of the things you will find you can request and look into, we have an introductory to paramedicine class now that people can take. And that's basically your first step towards getting it. So you're going to want to reach out to people. We have an area where you can request certs and express your interest. You can express your interest straight directly to an FTO or supervisor as well, and we pass it up the chain. And then they will take a look at what you're doing. They're going to start looking at some of your reports. They're going to ask people for feedback and see what you look like. And as long as you're doing well and they see the things and the interest, you're going to have a better chance to get at it sooner. So it does come down to availability, calls you get, and how you're responding. But it is something that once you get that introductory to paramedicine class, that's the start. And then essentially at what point they will throw it out to those of us who are FTOs and supervisors. Hey, so-and-so is interested in being a paramedic. What do we think? And then those of us higher up the chain take a vote. And if we feel like you're ready, we're going to vote yes, we can give it to them, and then they're going to schedule an eval. And then it basically becomes an eval. So it's like a combination between a cert and basically going through what you're going through right now all over again.
Got you.
It's observation and feedback. Okay, that answer that?
Yeah.
Now, you said you did driving with others already, so you have done actual physical hands-on navigation through the city to various places?
Yeah, so the first time I actually drove was Chase, and he was pretty much just having me drive around. I so when I'm not actually working here, I am kind of, I guess, doing alpha male, so like I'm getting used to driving around and all that, and it just got into, from me just trying to like, I'm kind of a perfectionist, but I'm not a perfectionist. So like once I get into something, I kind of like am full steam ahead with that specific thing. So getting like, I guess, knowledgeable of where the hospitals are, where RFD is, and like knowing the, like getting routes to there so I don't have to waste time and look at the GPS is kind of one of the big things that like I've been trying to focus
Okay,
on.
awesome. Sounds like we went the same route. I did a lot of Alpha Male too before I got this job.
Yeah. It's just kind of one of those things with, I guess, the military where, like that's, I guess, few seconds it takes for you to, get the GPS going. You can already be routing that way. A couple seconds could save a life.
Exactly. No, exactly. Has anyone at least mentioned, if you are in a situation, say it's someplace you've absolutely never gotten before, or maybe it's a really hectic scene and you are blanking a little bit, has anyone mentioned the fact that As far as if you do want to use the GPS, just say for an emergency sake, or like I said, something's come up and you feel like I need a little extra help, has anyone mentioned that sometimes if you put your GPS directly on Pillbox, it's not going to route you properly?
No, but it kind of because of like the highways, etc. It kind of routes weirdly. And I
Exactly.
know that driving around here, sometimes the GPS isn't the fastest route. So I
Exactly.
know that it's kind of like a hit or miss sometimes.
Exactly. So if you look at your GPS now, so what I like to do is pretty much basically a north, south, east, west thing. So let's say I'm somewhere down here in the docks, right? You see my marker I placed? Do you see the marker I placed?
Yep.
Okay, so say you're like down there, and again, you know, from the sound of things and working with you, I bet you already would know how to get back to Pillbox, but just for the example, and just to make sure it's something we cover, I myself would then mark Pillbox like right there, rather than say on Pillbox itself, you know, a little bit to its south.
Got you, yeah.
Same deal if you're like coming up from the north and you think the GPS might be a little bit off, you know, you could always mark, you know, a little bit to the north here on the freeway, because that way, you know, once you get into this area, you're not going to have any problems anymore, you know. Exactly. So yeah, basically
just getting to the area.
Just getting to the area rather than hitting Pillbox itself. Yeah, because Pillbox is right by that freeway and the Strawberry Avenue and Elgin Avenue. Yes, as you mentioned and you're already aware. Like I said, I'm just covering it to make sure it is something we cover. So yeah,
yep.
You do know it may not route exactly. So that, yeah, just wanted to make sure I went over it. Yeah, a little bit to the north, south, east, west, and not on Pillbox itself can be very helpful. Yes, they did move PD, Arsenic. Hello, Navajo. Hope you're well. Thank you for the dad joke. New atoms frequently lose electrons when they fail to keep an eye on them.
You got anything for me, kind of tips or tricks that like I can improve on?
The main thing that came to me so far. Okay.
You need a SAFR?
Go for SAFR.
You got an injured 95 here on the Center Street. Come on over, send a bus.
We do have a bus available. Go ahead and give us a ping, please. We'll have someone en route.
I do appreciate you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take that one since we haven't had one in a while.
Okay.
So
you want me to call this out?
Yep.
Yeah. Medic 3, we're going to route to that latest ping.
Could have been better, Navajo. Wasn't completely bad. Wasn't completely horrible. For the most part, I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it as much as some other people. But yeah. I get where they're going. Yep, yes they can, Arsenic. We do get to hang around with one another. So one thing you can also do, reaching out to PD once you see where they have put a call in from, go ahead and call out to them on shared. Mention that it is for the mission roll call. Ask them if that is in the garage, because I do believe that is a garage.
I think I'm on shared, possibly. Hold on.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm on shared. SAFR to PD.
Yeah, just go ahead and keep routing them, but I do believe they're inside, so just be ready for it to be a garage.
Echo 11 dispatch from the attaching command 176 Pillbox Medical.
10-4.
About 323 on the latest ping.
thought so. Okay.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right. What we got here? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Taser prongs for him.
Yes, I can hear you.
Just taser prongs, nothing else?
Maybe a little bit of beat up.
Brutally
a little
assaulted
bit of...
by the SASP.
Yeah, okay.
So, is that you, Jason?
Yeah, it's Jason.
So, we had to use closed hand combat techniques to apprehend the suspect. So, he may have some bruising upon his face and or his body.
Okay.
Bruising upon his blood.
Yeah.
I got a report up. FIB, Oshin.
W.
Oshin. Or fucking.
What?
Okay, so we did hear a lot about fisticuffs. Do you have any pain in your back, neck, shoulders?
Not right now.
Those are not the right
And
ones.
can we get your name for a report?
It's Oisin McMullen.
I'm sorry, can you say it
You
again?
knew what?
Oisin McMullen.
Oshing?
Archie.
Oshin.
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 O-I-S-I-N.
McMullen.
He said Archie.
Oshin. It's O-I-S-I-N-M-C-M-U-L-L-A-N. Elias? Where?
Colon.
Here.
Yeah.
I need to reload my taser. This is not my
Ooh,
car.
good shout.
It's not my
That
car.
is my car.
Okay.
You're reload my fists.
You're primary, right?
Yeah.
So make sure there's absolutely no bleeding here, and it's just bruising we're dealing with. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to get some ice packs out. Jett, since you did it earlier, you want to go ahead and give another pin light check, as long as, sir, you're not photosensitive, right?
I'm not.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, this is gonna be bright. I'm just gonna have to shine these eyes to see how your pupil reacts to the light.
Okay, and by the way, that is Jett Knox over there. I am Jason Langley. If you have any questions or concerns, can you wiggle your fingers and toes, move your arms and legs
Jett and
without
Jason.
any pain? Yes, Jett and Jason.
Alright, his eyes look like they're, his pupils look like they're reacting normal.
Perfectly perfect. Even though they did react normally, you also did give us your name. I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple other concussion test questions, just to be safe, since you were unfortunately bruised about the head with the fisticuffs. Do you know what day it is?
Thursday.
Do you know what date it is?
It's the 5th?
Correct. Do you know what state you're in?
San Andreas.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, I don't think you got any concussion. If you were to rate your pain on a 1 to 10, 10 being the worst you ever experienced, where are you at?
Probably about a 4.
About a 4. Would you like any pain medication, or would you be able to bear through it?
I should be okay, my friend.
Okay. I'm just going to do one last check, even though you wiggled your fingers and toes. Just going to make sure that we don't have any sign of broken bones about the head or torso, like a cracked rib or anything like that. So excuse me while I do a little bit of gentle and careful prodding and such, see if we got anything like that, because yeah, some of that bruising is kind of bad, but it doesn't look like there's anything internal going on. All right. So you look in pretty good condition, aside from the fisticuffs, obviously. Did get some ice packs for you there. We can get you down to pillbox if you would like a full checkup there. However, if you would prefer to, we could get you to your feet, and as long as you don't have any dizziness, nausea, that sort of stuff, we can go ahead. And,
Yeah, I'm good. You can just get me up.
Get you on your feet. Okay, and like I said, once we get you to your feet, you immediately let me know if you have any dizziness, nausea, any of that sort of stuff. Okay.
Okay.
And officers, are we good to assist him to his feet? Has he been cuffed?
He has been cuffed, right? I forget.
Yeah,
Mahoney.
he's been cuffed, yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
okay.
cuffed.
Good then.
Okay. Jet,
Yeah, he's
go
good.
ahead and let you go ahead and assist him to his feet. All right. Just get a little
All right, I'm
hands-on
gonna go ahead
experience
and
with that.
help you out.
Thank you, Jet.
No problem. Just gonna go ahead and get you on your feet. All right. We're gonna go ahead. And I did the wrong one. Great. 10 out of 10. There you go.
You were just to give him a good
All
check
right.
to make sure he's
Just
feeling
making
okay.
sure.
But now, yeah, there you go.
All right, we're gonna get you up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go. All right. How you
Hey,
feeling?
there he
Any
is.
dizziness, nausea, anything like that?
Do you know something? I feel great.
Okay.
Good.
All
Thank
right,
you.
officers. We are gonna go ahead and release him into your custody then.
Thank you very
Just
much.
go
Appreciate it.
ahead
Thanks, Jason and Jet.
Yeah, no problem. If he has
You guys are the best.
about 10, 15 minutes with those ice packs, go ahead and remove him after that. And if he is uncuffed, you can give him 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, or 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off, one of the two. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Alrighty.
Hope you have a better day.
Thank you. Thank
Have a
you.
good one, guys.
Mm.
Match 3. We are
Goddamn
code
face.
4. Patient is released
Give
on
me your
scene.
face mask.
Mm.
Give me your face mask.
boy.
Give me your face mask. Ugh. Yeah.
Probably lost the bag when we switched outfits earlier. All right. Now, anytime it is PD related, even though that was a very, very simple thing, we'd still do a MDT report. Anytime it's PD related, no matter how simple. So when we get back to base, we can go ahead and do that, because after we get back to base, we're going to go ahead and do the debrief. I'm going to go ahead and I got to get some 42s and the rest.
Alright. Match 3. We're RTV.
You're 50-50 on Roman winning because he's a part-timer? Yeah, exactly. It might be one of those things that they're giving him time to wrap things up. Because maybe he is getting close to retiring, since he is a part-timer. And that was Oyson McMullen, correct?
Yeah.
Arsenic, how you doing though, lovely lady? Thank you for being here again. So good to see ya. Do you know the trick from this area getting back to RFD?
So I was gonna go down here, go up Peaceful, and that was gonna take me straight to San Vista over to
Take a left.
RFD.
Take a left.
Take a left here.
Straight across, take the entrance to the freeway. To our right.
And then jump on and get off right at Palomino.
No, actually. You're going to want to transition to La Puerta Freeway up here, head north. Oh wait, you did say Palomino. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of Portola in my brain, but yes, Palomino is the actual exit. Yes.
Got you.
You got it. my bad forgetting that it transitioned from one road to another.
Nah, yeah, you're good.
You did military work. Have you ever done any PD work in the city? Maybe like before you joined SAFR?
I haven't.
Because that is definitely, you know, we drive around a lot, but, you know, I'm sure if you've watched shows like Cops or whatever, and you're familiar with how PD does their call-outs when chasing people, yeah, they know a lot of the street names by the back of their hand. I haven't memorized them. I'm more of like, I know where I'm at. I don't know what it's called, but I know where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good thing to, I guess, with the training that I've had, it kind of allows me to be able to give good call-outs. So, I guess it's more of like a safety thing for me, which is weird. Just because obviously if shit is hitting the fan, I need to know where I'm at. So it kind of helps with the whole street name.
Gotcha. So yeah, like I said, that was my mistake. So you knew exactly what I meant once I mentioned the freeway. But yeah, that's a little trick to get over here without having to deal with all the traffic lights, except for this one. So for this one, this is the worst light in the city. Many of us will take a right
and
here,
then take a left,
and then take a left. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for a while now, so hopefully it'll be about to go green soon.
It's all right. We'll just go ahead.
Another thing is same route when, say, we're coming north, say we had a call in Sandy that someone was released on scene, we can also use the freeway here and go past us to the south, get off the freeway, and then turn around, hop back on the freeway just a little bit and take that left.
7 detection from Medic 2 will be 1042.
Thank you for your service.
10-4, thank you for your service. Have a great day, Andrew. We're going to not call 42, but we will say, go ahead and give a call out that we are detaching and we're going into debrief.
Right here, does it do the same thing like the first bay on the other side?
It is the bay furthest to the left is where our mechanic valets will bring out our units. So yes, usually we leave that far left bay open.
I got you.
They are supposed to know and recognize when a bay is in use, but yes, sometimes they do get confused. So it's always best to leave that far left bay open on both sides.
Medic 3 or 23 at base.
All right.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and detach from it, and we're going to go into debrief.
108, Echo 108, we're going to be detaching from Med 3.
Foxtrot 75, same traffic. We'll be moving into debrief after we say hi to Sasha. Sasha, how you doing?
Good boy. I'm fine. How are
Have you
you?
met Sasha yet, Jett?
Yeah, we hung out kind of when we were all together going over.
Yeah, we did reach out in a group.
Awesome.
We did a little circle training.
All right. Well, guess what, Sasha?
What?
Not to make you
Hello.
jealous, because you missed it, but Jett got a little early fire experience. We had a fire call earlier, and he was already attached to me, so we got to attend with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
By the way, how did it resolve?
Pardon? Oh, had a little problem with the embers. They finally got extinguished. Yeah, there was an issue there. And other than that, it was cleanup. It was nothing too serious. It was just those embers were really hot for a long time.
Was it just outside or was it inside before?
It was outside in the back. I will have an IR about it that you'll be able to read if you want to read that for the full details. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and excuse myself now. I'm going to go ahead and do a debrief with Jett since I'm getting ready to 42. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Sasha, glad to hear that you'll be able to help out tomorrow. That's awesome.
Goodbye.
One thing I need to do is walk a little faster, I guess.
I mean, everybody walks different. Sasha and Rain are like little motorboats. They're always all over the place. So yeah, just if you need to do a little running, do a little running. But it's up to you. Do what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable taking things at a slower pace, you take your slower pace. And just when you need to, catch up to someone.
Gotcha.
Okay, one thing I always like to do first is, as I mentioned at the start of things, I do feel like, I've gotten compliments for it. I appreciate the compliments, but I still feel like there is a lot more I could do to learn. Oh yes, don't forget your MDT report. Make sure you handle that. Do you have any feedback for me? Any concerns, any complaints, anything you think I could do better as a teacher?
I don't even know. All the questions I've had, you answered, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, hopefully. You think I handled things well in a way that you understand and were able to absorb?
Yeah, it was, I guess it was kind of a breath of fresh air, trying to, I guess, see different learning techniques, I guess.
Okay.
So it's good that it's not like, the same shit every single time.
Exactly. That is the thing. We do get a wide variety of calls. Depending on the time of day you work and how many people are on shift, not only in our department, but also with PD, you may get into repetitive loops. Now, obviously, one of the biggest things we see is what we just dealt with. Taser prongs, taser prongs, taser prongs. So you'll get used to that, but there are other calls. They do happen. It's just a matter of timing and whether or not you're the available unit to take it. But try to bear with it if you do get into a loop of the same thing for a while. That said, how did you feel about the day? Think you learned some new stuff? Do you think you've advanced a little bit more?
Yeah. I mean, the whole fire thing is definitely something that's. So I had a toss up between doing fire or doing falling into where I kind of fit in with like the whole combat medic thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm still iffy. There's still a chance that one day I'll wake up and just be like, "Fuck it, I want to go fire." You know what I mean?
Okay, well,
So
maybe tomorrow's fire academy will give you a better feel about that.
yeah.
Mm. God dang it. Mm.
one's going to code 4 RTB.
10-4.
All right, I just finished that one.
This is 32943.
All right, yeah.
Oh. So for me at least, I don't know if you need to. It's just a habit I got into, so I'll mention it. I'll let you make the call. You did list additional information, no sign of concussion, and the pain 4. I still usually mention the concussion check under treatment notes as well. I usually put it in both places because, in my opinion, that's kind of like a major one. Plus, in addition,
I have it in there for treatment notes under help to feet, or underneath help to feet.
Weird, I can't see that.
I'm looking at it.
Huh. Okay, now I can see it. Okay, I guess I just needed to refresh the entry. All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
My MDT is just acting up today. I couldn't find that first patient earlier. Yeah, so I guess my electronics are just a little screwed up today. All right, never mind. Yes, perfect. Basically what I was going to say, you do have it covered, so this is just me saying it to say it. It's just a matter of, since that's an important one, I always like to note that one twice. And I will have like little notes about, like you saw in my example MDT profile, about how I put a little something different in there about how, pupils reacted normally, but patient was not answering questions properly. So that would, Okay, perfect. All right, how do you feel about the things we covered, the things that we did? Did you think you have a good handle of the contender? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Guys, that best driving I've seen. Yes, we had a couple of rolls. We
it.
lost some things, but that was, wow. Like I said,
it builds character.
Yeah, you got a job in parks or rangers if things don't fall through here for you. You got a little bit of the advanced fire knowledge. The academy we will take care of tomorrow. So I do again appreciate your help on that scene. I know that wasn't a lot you could do, but you did get to see a little bit of it. But yes, kitty litter is a great absorbent. It is perfect for picking up gas, oil, and such on concrete, asphalt, any sort of hard surface, whereas the water surfaces, it's basically you wash it away by dispersing it as you saw me do. Because it's just too hard to collect up with the kitty litter, and you're not sure if you're getting everything. Plus, you may do damage to the environment as well with the kitty litter when you're trying to scrape it up and messing up people's property. Whereas, yes, obviously, water oversaturation can do damage too, but it's like it's the lesser of two evils. You also responded to that first one. You saw what I did. Again, some of the things, but just to go over it, any type of neck wound, you can pack as long as it doesn't interfere with breathing. That's the big thing. if you have to, just get a bandage on there as tight as possible and gauze the top just to protect from said bandage. But even if it's deep, if it's going to interfere with the breathing, don't pack a neck wound.
Got you.
Other than that, you did see the basics of treatment. You know, we always use saline as our go-to for irrigation and sterilization. Packing then follows anywhere except the torso or abdomen.
That gets sealed up.
With the chest seal, you're military, so I'm sure you know what a chest seal is, right?
Yeah. We use quick clot a lot. Jesus.
Access 16 to Foxtrot 75.
Go for 75.
Before you go 42, can you give me a quick call?
I'm sorry, 10-9 again?
Before you go 42, can you give me a quick call?
10-4. I am just about to wrap up my debrief. I will call you within just a couple minutes.
10-4, thank you.
So that is one thing you will find we do not use in San Andreas. We do not use
that's what Lily was saying.
Okay, so you've already learned that. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard it's useful, but apparently it's something, I guess, who the main staff who started the department just they're, I guess, not as familiar with, I think, or something like that. They just prefer not to use it, so we do not use it. It's literally listed in our EMR training for PD. Very specific statement that, we do not use it in San Andreas.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions, concerns, any other thing you're looking to ask or learn about?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. How do you feel with everything you've learned in Phase 1 and Phase 2 so far? Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, the whole driving and comms thing was kind of, I guess, secondary nature, I guess, with the whole, military thing. But other than that, I think getting back into the medical side of things is going to be kind of what I need help with most, I guess.
Okay.
Because obviously it's been a while for, with the whole arm thing. So it's kind of just me freshening up and getting back into it, I guess.
Okay. Do you think in your mind you're ready for Phase 3? Hey, Reese.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable enough to the point where, like, know how to do IRs, know how to drive, know how to do comms, kind of got that checked out the way. So now it's kind of just, I guess, relearning and kind of learning how you guys all want to do, like, or how you guys do specific things.
Exactly. Okay. All right, you can go ahead and call yourself 42, get some rest, or if you want to, just jump back in the queue. I don't know if we'll have any FTOs available for a while, but it doesn't hurt to get some queue time if you are available.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate it.
No problems. It's been great working with you. Again, fantastic driving on that contender.
All right, sure.
You have a good one.
You too, man.
Echo 108 will be 42.
Thank you for your service.
10-4, thank you for your service.
Yes.
What's up?
Hi, Jason.
Hey.
Alright, sorry, I felt like I was doing something. Here, give me a second. I'm gonna mark where MRPD is and have a look at it, and then I'm gonna take it off.
Okay.
This is MRPD. Okay. Alright, go ahead. Alright. So, this is a really weird scenario. I think it was members of CDIB pull up to us, but they were getting in a police chase. They pulled up next to us while the police were just sitting there, kind of letting them do it, slowly trying to box them in, and they drove off and came back again, asking us what our opinions on Deacon Hope were. And then they start saying they're not violent, and they're safe, they're not violent, and there's the females in the car. I think there's two. It sounded like two different females started saying that just drive home. Okay. As nothing actually happened, they were just trying to press us as what we thought about Deacon Hope a little bit.
Okay.
No IR, correct? That's exactly what I'm thinking is no IR because nothing happened. But we were kind of pressed a little bit, but I didn't. I think it was them pretending to be lighthearted, but trying to get our opinion. Obviously, I didn't answer any questions. I was like, "What does that matter if we're in training?"
So.
Because I know I'm putting this in his report because he handled it fine. Though I did most of the talking because I wasn't gonna. I didn't want anything bad to happen.
Right. So I'm actually leaning yes because we've been doing it for tracking purposes.
Okay.
That would be my thought. However, Violet still is on duty, so you could reach out to her and confirm with her. But yeah, if she is unavailable and she doesn't answer, I would go with yes. Just because, like I said, we've been doing these for tracking purposes, and this is, I think, noteworthy that it seems like hopefully maybe there's a division within CDIV. You know, maybe some are thinking he's being an issue themselves. Who knows? So I think it's something that, yes, I know IRs can be annoying and, you know, doing them can be time consuming, but I think this is relevant in this case.
Okay, Anna. I'll see if I can give her a call. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Right. Foxtrot 75 is going to be 10-7 for writing up a ride-along report.
10-4. Foxtrot 15 to Echo 1.
Send it.
Can I give you a quick phone call?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. Please excuse me as I go silent and take care of this ride-along report. Phase 1, I hate the Patient Privacy Act shit, as I think many of us do. I think Phase 1 is easier in concept, but more difficult in execution. Because when you're trying to go to, like, the stations for tours, and you get calls, well, you gotta stop what you're doing and start over. But it's really simple shit. It's just, can you do the simple shit? So yeah, I think Phase 1 is easier in concept, harder in execution. Whereas by the time you're in Phase 2, you're doing those things that you're going to be out on patrol for. Don't ask, Lounge. Did you see what I posted about it, Lounge, in my Discord? It resets at midnight EST. So if you want to get back into the server, you can still get it. That's up to you, of course. Oh, no. You can miss days without resetting the streak. Okay, yeah. No, it won't reset. You can miss days. I've missed several days in a row. And it didn't reset the streak. All right. Now, excuse me as I work on our IR for the fire report. How's everyone doing? Everyone still having a good week so far, I hope? Oh, right. I had to reconnect. Is there someplace that can do? Yep. This is the worst part about being an FDO and fire related. Good old IRs. Andrew, do you remember when the fire call came through? Was it roughly an hour after storm? I think it was, right? Ah, gotcha. I think it was roughly an hour after storm. My turn. She reached out to me before. Let's see if she's still on duty. Probably not. Oh, she is. Okay. Huh. Yep, this is the difficult part. Like I said, doing all this sort of stuff. Report, report, report.
Medic 1 is 23 at fire station.
Looks like she's still on a scene. Okay, we'll keep writing this up. Thank you for the hydrate lounge. Helps if I open that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care, Celeste. Thank you for hanging out a little bit. Hey, Ophi.
Hello, everything right?
Yeah, just my turn in return. I'm finally getting a chance to do my fire report. Who were the officers on scene for that call, if I may ask?
It was Delta 14, B, 304 Dexter Cutter, 207 Ryder Sterling, and 696 Jeremiah Baker.
Thank you. And do you remember approximately when that cat alert first came in?
It was 3 p.m. EST, approximately.
Okay, 3 p.m. That's what I thought it was. Just wasn't absolutely sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I think that's everything I needed. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bree, do a 911, young lady. Uh.
Medic 1 is gonna be 76 to the latest 911 call.
10-4.
one is 23 at the 901 call.
10-4. guys having fun? Thank you, Lounge. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Lounge. Lounge DM'd me something. Alright, he'll hear it if... Whoops. He'll hear it.
Medic 1 is 76 to Pillbox Hospital with 1 category 3.
10-4.
Medic 1 is 23 at Pillbox.
Foxtrot 75 is finally done with things. We'll be going 1042. We'll be safe. Take care out there.
I don't know if I said it, but thank you for your service. I don't know if I said it, but thank you for your service.
Yeah, I
tried
caught
to take a video. Okay.
I caught
Okay.
it. Thank
I
you.
thought I didn't do it. Okay.
Bye.
Stay safe, okay?
You too.
Right, bye.
Down lounge. Down lounge. God damn it. Yeah, I saw you reacting earlier for her presence. When are you gonna ask her out? Uh-huh. When are you gonna ask her out? Oh, right. We need to go to upper pillbox. I'm still not used to doing that now. Cops like to sit right there. We'll risk it. fuck you doing, local? I'm still worried there's a cop back there. That's why we're... You okay over there? That's why we're waiting on this light. They might not have been able to see from the angle. You guys know we have a point system for your driver's license in NewDay now? Well, at most, you can only get 5 points at one time, Navajo. Alright, so A1 is lower pillbox. Got it. I won't remember it, but I got it.
There is the response alert. Hi! What are you doing here?
Someone may have needed to talk that person into giving the 911 in the first place.
Oh!
She texted me about being hurt, and I'm like, well, 911 it. So no patient privacy has been breached.
Alright, I found the MDT.
As she already left. Oh, there, now I see her.
Yeah, you gonna be giving her a ride?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lecture.
And a lecture. Whoa.
I mean, she should have 911 in the first place, right? Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
My arm's a little numb, but I think I'm okay.
Okay. But yeah, you should 911 if you're in a state of needing to be checked out.
I can feel it. I totally can.
That's why you should have 911 to start with.
It's very... No. Okay. It was fine. I cleaned it the best I could with what I had on me.
It's okay. There's a few of us that have been injured too recently. It's okay.
How you feeling, by the way, Sasha? You doing better?
It hurts every now and again still. I just need to be careful what I'm doing.
Okay, but obviously you've been cleared for full duty.
Yeah.
Good.
It was just a time, and he didn't want me to come in.
Okay.
It was weird, but yeah.
If you're interested in what I dealt with earlier, the IR has been submitted, so you can look over that at your leisure.
Alright, thank you.
But yeah,
This is what I get for going down Mount Chiliad.
Wait, Jason went down on Chiliad, but it didn't get hurt. I think. Did you get hurt?
I didn't get hurt. Sasha, I'm not kidding. Jett, best contender driver ever, in my opinion.
I don't drive well off-road.
Yeah, if Jett graduates and he's available and you need to go off-road, get him. 100%. He was
I've heard
amazing.
you say something so confidently in a very long time. Oh my god.
He was amazing. Granted, if you looked at his selfie, yeah, the contender has some damage to it, but you just kind of expect that. But he handled
I
it
flipped it
so
almost
well.
2 times yesterday.
He managed a barrel roll. A complete
Oh.
barrel roll, and we got back to our tires and kept going.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's sign of a good driving.
I mean, considering he got it back under control and we weren't hurt, I'd say yes.
Imagine there was a patient in the back.
Yeah, but this was en route to where we were going, so on the way down, there was no issues. It was getting there.
Yeah. As long as you're both alive, I guess it's a good driver.
I mean, we expect to take damage on the way there. It's getting out that is the key thing, and yes, once he arrived at the locations, yeah, no issues.
I mean, we have a saying: if you don't all four doors, you're not doing your job right. That's not what I'm doing. I was looking for geocache spots, and one was up on a hill, and I may have fell down 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5. Uh-huh.
6.
No.
I say 6, 7.
I already said it once.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, I hate that.
I don't like that.
I don't like trust.
You may need a little bit of a cough drop, Bree.
Yeah, I told you that earlier. You might need to take another one. If you didn't already take one.
I keep having this issue.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes people's throat get kind of caught with bad
Did you
air
leave the
for a
lights
couple
on?
days.
Martin?
It's been
Sorry?
a constant
Did you
thing
leave the
for me
lights
all
on?
day.
Yeah, like I said, it will catch
Yeah,
for a few
probably.
days at a time for
She
some
turned
people.
us
It
off
happened
next
to
time.
me
It's okay.
a while back. Sasha
I
was
wanted to
there
go
for
off duty. Take it. Sorry.
it. Take care.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
No, seriously, you okay?
Yeah, I know what I have voice issues.
No, it's understandable. But how's your arm?
Numb.
Okay, from the treatment,
Don't
hopefully.
feel crap. Yeah, he gave me stitches on my arm.
Okay.
Dissolvable ones, you know, the ones that go away.
Right.
No antibiotics because I'm allergic to antibiotics, so I have to keep an eye on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you heard that about me. I'm allergic to antibiotics.
Well, that sucks. So,
I
yeah.
get very, very sick.
Right. Well, definitely keep that as clean as possible without them.
Yeah, he told me to keep an eye on it.
Right. Fresh bandaging frequently and often.
Yes.
Okay.
Clean it out as much as I can.
Okay.
I mean, I had water bottles and bandages in the car, so I thought I was fine. But then it just continued to bleed and it started burning, and I guess there were rocks in it. I don't know.
And I still needed to convince you to call 911.
I thought it was just burning because, you know, I poured water on it.
Medic 1 is code
I mean, isn't that
4
normal?
8, and we are
No.
76 back to RFD.
I'm not an EMS. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know this stuff. It was normal. I thought it was okay.
Silly girl. Oh.
I mean, I've normally just had people treat me and not let me go about my day with injury. So,
Please, 911 if you get serious bleeding, always.
even if it's paper cut?
I said serious bleeding.
Okay. Well, it wasn't seriously bleeding, though. It was just slightly.
Well, burning is an indication of something being wrong. So that would be serious. So even if it's not serious bleeding, but you got a burning sensation, that's bad.
Okay. Now you're explaining. So this is what I need is to explain what I need to look for, so I know to call.
If Owie hurt bad, call 911. How's that?
Okay. It hurts bad. Call 911. I'll write that down on my notes. Owie hurt. Call 911. Jason be very angry.
Where do you want me to take you?
We need a lifeguard station so I can get my car.
Okay.
Or do you think I should drive?
Well, how does the arm feel?
It's still numb.
It's numb, but can you wiggle your fingers? Still having a little bit of a cough drop issue, unfortunately.
Better?
At the moment.
Okay. Yes. Very little movement in fingies. Little movement.
Okay. Have you driven one-handed a lot?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you're familiar with driving one-handed, you can drive one-handed. If you want to get some rest, I can take you to your home and pick you up tomorrow to get you back to your car.
I mean, it's on my run, so.
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to. But...
Hey.
What?
Come here.
Oh, well. Oh, I don't feel nothing.
Mm.
That arm feels nothing. I get happy.
You hurt. You deserve them.
Pizza.
Now, I am going to put you down for the elevator because I don't trust
Oh,
elevators.
please.
Yeah, I don't trust elevators. Yeah, when that comes to that. I didn't get an offer to take her with me. Interesting.
Okay. But it's okay. We got this.
Oof.
Okay.
You're still having throat issues, unfortunately. They just keep coming back. Like I said, it is something that does seem to come in waves for some people, so hopefully the air clears for you soon.
This is like. It's been a day. I think I need to go to bed.
Alright, I'll get you to your house.
Uh-oh, Linda. Sorry. Didn't sign up.
No, that was my bad. She already yelled at you and threw the clipboard, didn't she?
Cheat.
You okay? She didn't hit you too hard?
No, I'm fine. It was on my arm.
Okay.
I can't figure.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was just bringing you out of there so quick, I forgot.
No, you're fine. You remember where house is?
I think I do.
Well, I'm gonna test you to see. So how was your day? Besides having to rescue me.
Well, technically I didn't rescue you, but I convinced you to get rescued.
Medic 1 is
Well,
planning
sure,
to
but
create
you're rescuing me
RD,
now.
and we are 10-7
Went pretty well. Had a probie that I took out and got to do his contender training, so it's off-road driving for us, and he did excellently. He manned that thing incredibly. He does have a military background and driven Humvees though, so it showed. It absolutely showed.
Heck yeah.
Also attended a fire call, took care of that, also with him, and got a couple of patients under his belt as well.
That's good. A lot of training.
Exactly.
Yeah, I went on duty here. Key's new house.
Heard you say you went on duty and you got to see Keaton's new house, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very cool.
And that's about it.
Well, you also did your geocaching stuff. You may have said that, but I might not have heard it.
Well, you are because that's how I got injured. I don't know if you heard that part.
No, say it again.
I said that's how I got injured, so you know that part.
Right. You also texted me about it too, of course.
Peeking.
Fine,
Say it again.
No, geocaches. I wish my voice would be better.
Say it again.
I wish my voice would stop being a bitch.
Well, I heard that clearly.
I'm just gonna start writing shit down.
Correct.
I've been proud of you. Good job. But I.
I'm having a hard time understanding you again. I'm sorry.
I would clap for you, but I can't. And I can't talk.
I'm sorry. I mean, maybe a good long nap is what you need to clear your throat. You're cute when you whimper, though. And make noises like that. Interesting how I'm hearing those clearly.
Of course.
Naturally.
Of course. I'm okay, I promise.
Uh-huh. Just got excited all of a sudden. You gonna be okay?
Yes. No, but yes.
Oh, let's find out. Come here. That make you feel better?
Much better.
Alright, you get some rest. If you think you need someone to look at your arm, give me a call and I'll stop by again.
Yeah.
Might need to stick to nodding for now. Okay, you take care. Bye.
Good night.
Hey, I heard that. Good night.
See you in an
hour. Echo 112 is detaching from Medic 1 and it's gonna be 42.
Thank you for your service.
Poor Shorty. Poor Shorty. Yeah, I was just saying, poor Shorty. I don't know. I wish I did. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, see, she not okay. Yeah, I get you, Lounge. I get you. That was a high turbo whine for a local vehicle. Yeah, no, that I heard. I heard see you in an hour. Oh, you think that's what's causing it? Yeah, it could well be that. It could well be that. Damn it. Okay, yeah, it's definitely got to be your internet then. Have a good night, Sasha.
Good night, Jason.
You got another one, Lounge. You got one more cameo. All right. I mean, she didn't get hurt on purpose. She didn't get hurt on purpose. Mm. Mm. Yes, Lounge. That too. Fell 6 times. And blood on the floor. And she didn't think to just 911 that from the start? Bad, Bree. I'm just honestly curious. Bad, Bree. Indeed. Oh, hey, I know that guy. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you very, 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 very much. I'm hoping Uruz is live, because we're going to go raid him if he is. Very, 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 very much. Oops. I need to mute that site again because of that hiccup I had earlier. Aw, no Uru's live. Gosh darn it. Boo. Boo.
516 detaching from all units. Gun 1042.
Well, let's piss Lounge off. Let's piss Lounge off. Please give Phoenix a Croco Crash and a Croco High. Hang out with her for a little bit. If you haven't given her a follow before, consider giving her a follow. Thank you guys for being here once again. I appreciate you very, very, very much. And we will be back tomorrow night for another Fire Academy. Okay? Hope to see you guys then and there. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.